As promised, we have some very special guests in studio, and they are the Earth Defenders, which are SWMCOL's characters that represent people who do positive actions that help our planet. They represent a call to action as they encourage citizens to be eco-conscious. Now, SWMCOL is launching its Earth Defenders program today, and joining us to talk more about it is Corporate Communications Specialist at SWMCOL, Ms. Selma Elie. Selma, good morning.
Good morning, and thank you so much for having us. I told you
always.
the next time we come, we're going to come with some exciting
and
things,
you kept
right?
your promise. I appreciate that. So I'm seeing some characters behind me. So please tell me, who are the Earth Defenders? And there's a very angry looking one in the corner, but let's go to these two first.
Thank you for the question.
Yes, yes.
We've been talking about defending the planet against bad things like littering, pollution, and things of the sort. So SWMCOL has introduced 2 new Earth Defenders because we've had some Earth Defenders before.
Right.
So behind me we have Kyle and we have Maya. So believe it or not, Kyle loves the environment. He's into animals. He wants to ensure that they have a clean and well habitat. He actually wants to be a veterinarian.
Okay.
Maya, on the other hand, she wants to be a scientist and look at the different things that she can do with waste, so that she's thinking about sustainable living.
Right.
So remember, we're talking about this holistically. And of course, these characters are the ones that we use when we are in schools. And of course, not just schools, because remember, parents are superheroes as well. Parents are Earth Defenders as well.
So then how can parents and children get on board and help out Kyle and of course Maya with their project?
Exactly what we've been talking about before. Simple things like not littering. You can use your recyclable material to upcycle or to use for things in your green garden. If you don't have a green thumb and you simply want to make sure that the process is done, find a recycling bin near you. There are quite a number of communities that offer curbside recycling. Right. Remember, we're talking about behavioral change. So it's the small things that you do. For example, your teacup again, that's an actual cup that you wash and you reuse. It's not something that you use once and throw away. Simple behaviors makes you an Earth Defender. And of course, there's a little grumpy guy in the corner there.
I'm watching him, yes.
And that's what we want to get rid of.
Yeah.
You know, people say, I'm chase away, a little too violent. So we won't say chase away. We want to say put aside and to come back. We want people to change their behaviors. Yes. So maybe we can convert Charlie from being a litter bug and turn him into an Earth Defender. Hopefully. So we want to change these behaviors, and this is what we're talking about. This is to...
And he starts.
This is exactly what we're talking about.
Yes.
We have our Earth Defenders.
Yes. And Litterbug Charlie he just dropped something on our set. How dare you, Charlie?
And you see exactly what Kyle did?
Sets. Yes.
That's what we want persons to do. We want persons, if you see litter on the ground, pick it up. Ensure that you don't be a Charlie so that you don't litter. Again, we're thinking about this holistically, and anybody can be an Earth Defender. It doesn't matter your age, it does not matter your gender. Once in Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, so here's a question for you. I understand the importance of not littering. I mean, we're thinking about big things, for example, the white waste products, the big fridges, the stuff like that. But if I throw a wrapper, a gum wrapper, or something from a mint, is that really going to impact the environment as I think it is?
Listen, every little bit hurts. Charlie threw 1 bottle just now, right? There's one. But if a million people throw 1 bottle, we have a big problem.
Right.
As a matter of fact, the opposite is also true. If we save 1 bottle, it makes a big difference. So a couple of years ago, we had a curbside recycling in Tunapuna Piarco regional area. And we were able to collect 1 million beverage containers on 10 streets. Not the entire community, 10 streets and 4 schools. Every little bit counts. So it works both ways. Something that you may think is insignificant actually is. And that's what we're talking about when we say the small changes in behavior counts. Yeah, and that's all we want you to do, make 1 small change and make a huge difference.
So for anybody who's looking now, how can they themselves also become Earth Defenders?
By doing exactly what I said to you. If you want some more information, please check out our social media pages. So we're talking Facebook and Instagram. It's SWMCOL, SWMCOL. Check out our website, which is swmcol.co.tt. If you are in a community and a community fair coming close to you, ESC. Metro is
I remember Metro.
Defender.
I remember Metro. Yes. He was very vocal about it. Yes.
If you are in a community, Charlie, behave. If you are in a community and there's a community fair coming close to you, Cookery, we're coming to you shortly.
Right.
Karen, we're coming back to you on the 18th of this month, which is Global Recycling Day. Be a part. Come on, get information, get involved. It's so easy. Yeah, it's singular action.
Yes.
But it is collective energy that makes a change.
Selma, I have a question for you. Now, on the Earth Defenders, I'm seeing something on their hand. What is this?
This is our little watch here. Yeah. So anytime you see a problem, anytime you see a Charlie, and you think you can't handle the Charlie by yourself, call the Earth Defenders, and they'll be right here to support you. And of course, check out all of our social media pages. We have coloring pages. Kyle and Maya have been on adventures for a while.
Right.
They're saving planets, they're saving the environment, they're saving animals, and of course, they're teaching us as we go.
And I think they put Charlie in the naughty corner.
Very good.
I mean, what sort of impact are you hoping to have? Yes, we understand that you want people to stop littering, but even for the younger ones or the older ones who may not understand, what sort of impact or sort of solutions you're hoping that this entire program, what sort of impact you're hoping that they walk away with?
So SWMCOL is actually continuing along this part of disseminating information and making sure persons understand. So we are already in primary schools, sorry, preschools, primary schools, secondary schools,
as well.
Preschools. And so we're getting these students accustomed to recycling. Remember, in order for behavior to change, you need to practice it. So when you start practicing it from young, it is easier for it to happen. What we have seen is students who are exposed to this information early, they go on to go into fields where they study environmentalism, where they study sustainability, where we look at circular economy. At the end of the day, we make any change now, but it's not just for now, we're making it for the future. So when you have persons thinking about waste differently, thinking about our environment differently, then they appreciate it differently.
Yeah.
So when we say behavioral change, we're not just talking about not littering, you know, it is across the board. At the end of the day, waste management is everybody's business because it impacts.
Selma, careful, because Charlie is right behind you. But I like that Kyle Sutton. These Earth Defenders are working, man.
We're working together. Teamwork makes the dream work.
And before you go, Selma, anything you think the audience should know about, any sort of projects you have upcoming? I know that you're identifying some of the key areas that you're going to be in soon.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, if you want any information on Kyle and Maya, if you want Kyle and Maya to come to your school or come to your bazaar, reach out to SWMCOL. You can contact us at 625-6676. Send an email to info@swmcol.co.tt. We are here to partner with you. We want to share this information. We want to empower you, and not just empower you by giving you information. We want to empower you to action.
Yeah.
And we're here to support.
Now, as part of that empowerment, also talking about things like composting, because I'm interested to know what sort of things we can see when you do visit the community centers.
So, I would love to invite you to come to one of our fairs because yes, composting is an aspect of it. So what composting does is help us to divert some of the organic waste that's on the landfill side. That works out to 122,000 tons a year. Now, when you think about that, you might say, oh, that's a lot. But when I hear it, I say, oh, that's a great opportunity. You could imagine how much compost we can get from that, how many industries can benefit from that. So we're talking circular economy. It impacts all of us.
Well, Selma, thank you so much for coming in this morning and sharing about the Earth Defenders program. I admire Kyle and Maya. Thank you so much for keeping Litterbug Charlie in his place, and I hope that he learns that littering is not good. We have our eyes on you, Charlie, but thank you so much again for the program and all the best that you're doing. I know we're going to have you sometime and again during the year for some of the other programs that you're going to be launching. So thank you so much. Goodbye, Maya. Goodbye, Charlie. I'm not saying goodbye to you. Well, goodbye, Maya. Goodbye, Kyle. I'm not saying goodbye to you, Charlie. Stop littering.
Charlie.
Thanks, Selma. And that's how we close this segment of the program. Remember, SWMCOL has launched this Earth Defenders campaign. It's Earth Defenders program for 2023, and you can be a part of it. Please go to SWMCOL's website for more information. And the Now Morning Show, we're going to take a break and be right back. Stay with us.